Alright, so welcome back to the channel. My name is Cookie and today you're watching another Cookie Cookie video. Today we're going to do something really different than what I usually do, which is a graded card return. If you guys don't know anything about that, basically I just find a graded company online, like PSA, which is like one of the most well-known ones, and then just send them my TCG cards and have them graded. The grading depends on the condition of the cards, so it goes from 1 to 10 for the most part, but some graded card company have over 10, right? So like there's like 10 gold or 10 black. Graded card like PSA, for example, they only go from 1 to 10. But in this case, I actually got my cards graded by a new company. I think they're like a year old or a year and a half. They're called Gemix Grading. They're a little similar to ARS, which is another grading company located in Japan. But I feel like Gemix, it is accessible worldwide as opposed to ARX. This is the box that came in. There is another box inside actually. Okay, so this is the box. Alright, it even has the Gemix. Oh wait, maybe I can show you on this camera. Right, it has Gemix in it. I'm seeing 5 cards, which is good. So I only have 5 cards sent for grading because this is my first time using Gemix company, right? Or just my first time grading in general. And the reason why I didn't go for PSA is because I do not want to wait like 2 to 4 months to have my cards come back. I'd rather just, you know, not to mention I prefer the slabs on Gemix, not gonna lie, because they're similar to ARS. Anyway, I do know that Gemix have their grades placed in the back of the slabs, so I'm gonna have to show the front already. Okay, just gonna put this box aside. Nice. Okay, so we have 5 cards. I'm gonna start with the front side because like I said, the grades are in the back. So I do have 3 Yu-Gi-Oh cards and 2 Nikkei White Shorts cards. Now for the God cards, ultra rares, I don't expect a 9 or a 10 because I've had this for over a decade and they were sitting on my binder, right? The Legendary Collection binder. I'm expecting maybe a 7 or 8. Anyway, first card is the Winged Dragon of Ra. Which is right here. Kind of hard to see because of the reflection, because there's a plastic over it. But here it is. Then we have the slabs. One thing that's good about this company is actually you get to choose to have the slabs written in Japanese or English. But since this card is already in English anyways, by default it should be in English only. It's kind of hard to see, but it does say the Winged Dragon of Ra. Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game, Legendary Collection 2010. Then we have the card number and then the rarity, which is ultra rare. I don't know if you can see it based on reflection, but it's ultra rare. Alright, I'm gonna turn this card and see what it is in terms of grade. 3, 2, 1. Oh, a 9 actually. Okay, I'm expecting an 8, 7, but a 9 is actually pretty good. Holy crap, okay, I must have preserved this card quite well then, behind the binder. No, if you guys actually look at the slab, it's actually very similar to ARS, right? Again, it's like very similar, but one thing I know about the ARS, even though I don't own one, I've seen videos where their slabs are quite bulky. I'm glad this is not. So basically, Gemix is like a combination of 2 grading company. One, ARS, where you can see the premium slabs under the cards, right, instead of the top ones, and 2, it has the slim side of PSA. This is a PSA card slab. By comparison, okay, size like height and width wise, they look similar. Oh, even the side is definitely dissimilar as well. This is such a good an actual good slab, because even though PSA is like the most popular slab due to its value, right? Understandable, they've been in the game for quite a while. I still prefer the positioning of the label down, and this is the QR code if you want to see the details. on the card in the website. Now we have Slifer the Sky Dragon. Obviously the Obelix is right down here. Again, English text, Slifer the Sky Dragon, the name on top. Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card, Legendary Collection, 2010, ultra rare. Same thing as Raw. Alright, moment of truth. 3, 2, 1. Oh shit, a 7? That is crazy. What the hell? Wow, okay. I mean, like I said, I'm expecting a 7 from a card I've had for a decade, but man, okay. I kind of wish it was an 8 though, low key, but again, these are for collections anyway. I don't plan on selling these. Like, if I were to really sell these cards in a slab, I'd rather go for PSA at this point. All right, we got Obelix. I got a bunch of Obelix cards actually from the Sonen Jump. This is the one I got from the Legendary Collection. But yeah, again, same rarity. English name on the slab, obviously, because of the English cards. Now we turn. A 6? What the hell? It gets even worse. It's fine. I got a bunch of Obelix anyway. Not gonna lie, like, I don't care. I honestly don't even care. I was even thinking of like having a minimum grade, because the Gemix has an option where if the card does not meet your expected grade, right, you can choose to have it being authentic, have like A instead of like the numbered. A for authenticate, right? So make it more legit. But man, okay, 6. Honestly, I'm not too sad about these. I was expecting low grades on these anyways. Now for the Nikkei cards, like I said, I have Nikkei White Shorts cards graded. I'm hoping these ones will get higher grade though, because I just got these from a poll. You can actually, you can actually see more, right? These two, if you haven't seen my live streams or any of my shorts, I did pull for these myself, so I'm hoping to get high score for these. Now we got Scarlet. It's kind of hard to read. White Schwarz booster pack, Goddess of Victory Nikkei 2024, because these cards were made in 2024. The Japanese version. The card numbers right here, right? And special, as in the special rare. And let's go ahead and turn this bad boy. 3, 2, 1. A 9? Holy, okay, well, it's a 9. Damn, okay, what the hell? Low-key, I was hoping for a 10 though, not gonna lie. A 9, I'll take it. Better than, I'd rather take that 9, honestly, because 9 is my minimum. We have a Finale Noir, which is a super special, right? SSP. Let's go ahead and turn this. Oh, we have a 10G. Okay, and we end this with a banger actually. 10G is like, so there's like 3 levels of 10, right? There's like a 10, which is like the smallest of the 10. A 10G, which is 10 gold, and 10B as in 10 black. So basically I got the second highest score, right? It goes from 1 to 10 black. Okay, pretty happy with this. Though I do admit that out of all the cards, or between the two at the very least, I prefer Scarlet, right? But because of the signature itself. But a 9 is not too bad. I'll take that. Nah, these are actually nice slabs. I'm actually pretty happy with this. They actually look quite better than the PSA one, not gonna lie. Like, I prefer having the labels placed under it. They look like trophies actually, when you think about it. Because usually trophies, they have like the labels down, right? Down the cup. Not to mention, this is not made out of paper as opposed to the PSA. But most people would go for PSA for the value because, you know, in case they want to resell it. But when it comes to just collecting, this is actually pretty nice to have. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please hit the like and subscribe if you guys want to see more. Till then, I'll see you guys in the next one.